Welcome to Nalanda International Independent PU College. I'm Dr. Geeta giving you the presentation in business studies. Today we are going to see the levels of management. The term levels of management refers to a line demarcation between various managerial positions in an organization. The number of levels in management increases when the size of the business and workforce increases. The levels of management determine a chain of command, the amount of authority, and status enjoyed by any managerial position. The levels of management can be classified into three broad categories. One is top level management, second one is middle level management, and third one is lower level management. Now, here we are going to see the top level management. Top level management consists of managers of the highest level in the management hierarchy. They consist of the senior most executive of the organization by whatever name they are called. They are usually referred to as the chairman, the chief executive officer, chief operating officer, president, and vice president. Top management is a team consisting of managers from different functional levels, heading finance, marketing, etc. For example, chief finance officer, vice president. Their basic task is to integrate diverse elements and coordinate the activities of different departments according to the overall objectives of the organization. These top level managers are responsible for the welfare and survival of the organization. They analyze the business environment and its implications for the survival of the firm. They formulate overall organizational goals and strategies for their achievement. They are responsible for all the activities of the business and for its impact on society. The job of the top manager is complex and stressful, demanding long hours and commitment to the organization. This level of management is responsible for framing business policies and taking major decisions. They perform administrative functions more than the managerial functions. Functions of top level management. They lay down the objectives of business, prepares plans and policies, issues instructions to departments, appoint executives in middle levels, coordination of activities, controls the departments, maintain relationship with the outsiders. Now let us see middle level management. This level of management consists of different department levels. Here, finance manager, production manager, sales manager, etc. They all come under middle level management. Middle level management is a link between top and lower level managers. They are subordinate to top managers and superior to the first line managers. They are usually known as division heads. For example, production manager, middle management is responsible for implementing and controlling plans and strategies developed by top management. At the same time, they are responsible for all the activities of first line managers. Their main task is to carry out the plans formulated by the top managers. For this, they need to interpret the policies framed by top management, ensure that their department has the necessary personnel, assign necessary duties and responsibilities to them, motivate them to achieve desired objectives, cooperate with other departments for smooth functioning of the organization. At the same time, they are responsible for all the activities of the first line managers. So these managers receive orders and instructions from top level managers and pass them to their subordinates. These managers are responsible for executing the plans formulated by top level management. This level acts as an intermediary between the top management and the lower level management. Functions of middle level management: closer watch on day to day results, participate in operating decisions, implementation of policies, communicating policies to lower level, planning the activities of own department. Directing managers at lower level, evaluating performance of employees, reporting to top level, cooperating with other departments, motivating employees based on performance. Now let us see lower level management. This level is also known as supervisory management or operational management. It consists of foremen, supervisors, finance and accounts officers, sales officer, etc. They assign specific jobs to the workers, evaluate their performance, and report to the middle level management. Foreman and supervisor comprise the lower level in the hierarchy of the organization. Supervisors directly oversees the efforts of the workforce. Their authority and responsibility is limited according to the plans drawn by the top management. Supervisory management plays a very important role in the organization since they interact with the actual workforce and pass on the instructions in the middle management to the workers. Through their efforts, quality of output is maintained, wastage of material is minimized, and safety standards are maintained. The quality of workmanship and the quantity of output depends on the hard work, discipline, and loyalty of workers. Functions of lower level management: planning day to day activities, assign jobs and tasks to workers, reporting feedback to higher level, taking corrective actions, personal contact with the employees, link between middle level and workers, providing on the job training to the workers. Now let us see the coordination, the essence of management. We have understood by now that a manager has to perform the five interrelated functions in the process of managing an organization, which is a systematic made up of different interlinked and interdependent subsystems. A manager has a link with these diverse groups towards the achievement of a common goal. The process by which a manager synchronizes the activities of different departments is known as coordination. Coordination is a force that binds all the functions of management. It is a common thread that runs through all activities such as purchase, production, sales, and finance to ensure continuity in the working of the organization. Coordination is sometimes considered as a separate function of management. It is, however, the essence of management for achieving harmony among individual efforts towards the accomplishment of group goals. Each managerial function is an exercise contributing individually to coordination. Coordination is implicit and inherent in all functions of an organization. Here, the coordination refers to the process of integrating the activities of different units of an organization to achieve the organizational goals. Coordinated is needed to all the functions of management. Coordination is very important in all the levels of management. Therefore, coordination is considered as the essence of management. What are the characteristics of coordination? Coordination integrates group efforts. Coordination unifies unrelated or diverse interests into purposeful work activity. It gives a common focus to group effort to ensure that performance as it was well planned and scheduled. It refers to the unification of all the unrelated activities or diverse interests which must be brought together to accomplish the work effectively. Second one is unity of action. Coordinator ensures unity of action. The purpose of coordination is to secure unity of action in the realization of a common purpose. It acts as a binding force between departments and ensures that all actions is aimed at achieving the goals of the organization. Here, for example, purchase department should purchase enough material which are necessary for the production department. Imbalance between these two departments will cause loss to the organization. The next comes continuous process. That is, coordination is a continuous process. Management is a continuous process. We all know planning, organizing, directing, controlling. All these are continuous process, and coordination is associated with all other functions of management, so that it is a continuous process. Coordination is not a one time function but a continuous process. It begins at the planning stage and continues till controlling. So here the coordination, we can say it as a pervasive. Coordination is required at all levels of management due to the interdependent nature of activities of various departments. It integrates the efforts of different departments and different levels. The purchase, production, and sales department efforts have to be coordinated by members. The purchase department is responsible for procuring fabric. This then becomes the basis of the activities of the production department, and finally, sales can take place. If fabric purchased is of an inferior quality or is not according to the specification of the production department, further sales will also decline. In the absence of coordination, there is overlapping instead of harmony and integration of activities. So, here the coordination is very important as well as it is all pervasive function. Responsibility of all managers. Coordination is the responsibility of all managers. It is a function of every manager in the organization. Top level managers need to coordinate with their subordinates to ensure that the overall policies for the organization are duly carried out. Middle level management coordinates with both the top level and first line managers. Operational level management coordinates the activities of its workers to ensure that work proceeds according to plans. So, all managers in the organization are responsible to coordinate the activities in the respective level of management. The next comes deliberate function. That is, coordination is a deliberate function. A manager has to coordinate the efforts of different people in a conscious and deliberate manner. Even where members of a department willingly cooperate and work, coordination gives a direction to the willing spirit. Cooperation in the absence of coordination may lead to waste, effort, and coordination without cooperation may lead to dissatisfaction among employees. Coordination, therefore, is not a separate function of management, but it is very essential and essence for an organization to effectively and efficiently achieve its objectives. Coordination is required. Like a thread in a garland, coordination is a part of all managerial functions. The next topic is importance of coordination. The coordination has the following importance: growth in science, functional and efforts, and specialization. Here, growth in science, functional differentiation, and specialization has the following importance of coordination. Now, growth in science. As organization grow in size, the number of people employed by the organization also increases. At times, it may become difficult to integrate the efforts and activities. All individuals differ in their habits of work, background, approaches to situations, and relationship with others. It becomes necessary to ensure that all individuals work towards the common goals of the organization. But employees may have their own individual goals also. Therefore, for organizational efficiency, it is important to harmonize individual goals and organizational goals through coordination. As an organization grows in size, the number of people employed will also be increased. All individuals differ in their habits, approaches, etc., so that it becomes necessary to coordinate their efforts to the common goal. Functional differentiation. The functions of an organization is divided into departments and their objectives are also different. All these departments may have their own objectives, policies, and their own style of working. For example, the marketing department's objectives may be to increase sales by 10% by offering discounts, but the finance departments may not approve such discounts as it means loss of revenue. These kinds of conflict arise in organization because each unit per department is performing activities in isolation from others and barriers between departments are becoming more rigid. However, all departments and individuals are independent and they have to depend on each other, that is interdependent. And also, the activity of each departments need to be focused on attainment of common organizational goals. The process of linking the activities of various departments is accomplished by coordination. The next comes specialization. Modern organizations are characterized by a high degree of specialization. Specialization arises out of the complexities of modern technology and the diversity of tasks to be performed. Organizations therefore need to employ a number of specialists. Specialists usually think that they only are qualified to evaluate, judge, and decide according to the professional criteria. They do not take advice or suggestions from others in matters pertaining to their area of specialization. This often leads to conflict among different specialists as well as others in the organization. Therefore, some coordination is required by an interdependent as well as independent person to reconcile the differences in approach, interest, or opinion of the specialist. So we have seen the importance of coordination as well as the coordination. We know that it is an essence of management. The process of coordinating the activities of an organization begins at the planning stage itself, as we all know it. So here, the coordination therefore involves synchronization of the different actions or efforts of various inputs of an organization. They provide the requisite amount, quality, time, and sequence of efforts, which ensures that planned objectives are achieved with a minimum effect of conflict. So, coordination plays an important role to bring harmony among these personnel for the benefits of the organization. Home assignment. Explain the different levels of management, which is asked for 4 marks. What is coordination? Explain its importance. Thank you.